Hi, and welcome to this brief video all about registering your undergraduate student organization for 2025 to 26 academic year. My name is Joe Littell. I'm an associate director with SOA, and this is a special year for this annual process since we are moving to a new platform. We want to show you a bit about how to get started and share information about the new Cats on Campus system. So even though you haven't received an email notification or other alert, all of the undergraduate presidents and treasurers listed for their organization on Wildcat Connection have been imported as users into Cats on Campus. We'll include a link of where you go to log on to Cats on Campus using single sign-on. The remainder of enrolled undergraduate, graduate students, and faculty and staff will be added in waves throughout the summer. If you're responsible for registering your org next year, you are seeing this video and you are not on the new platform, please email me at the email address you see on your screen. Include your role with the organization, your net ID, and the name of the organization you're registering to save a bit of time. All undergraduate student orgs are expected to register to maintain campus privileges for the upcoming year. The registration happens in two parts. Today, we're going to focus on part one. Part one is hosted in the Cats on Campus platform, and you navigate to it by going to your group page. I'll offer a screen share demo of how to do this. It's critical that a representative of your organization complete this by June 5th, 2025. The reason is that we are working with SOFO and Central HR at Northwestern to make sure students have access to their SOFO account for fall. Any organization that fails to meet this deadline is at risk of not being able to access their SOFO account during fall 2025. Part two, which we won't focus on today, comes after part one and requires representatives to complete all the Canvas quizzes and assignments. For those of you that were a leader in a student organization last year, you may remember access to these Canvas pieces. So step one, before you get started with registering on Cats on Campus, have your group's Wildcat Connection page pulled up in case you need to paste any content over to manage the initial prompts. This might include your group's mission statement. Go ahead and answer questions about activities from the past year and the leadership of your organization. You'll need to have the net ID, student ID, and email address of the two students who are going to be the SOFO representatives as of September 2025. You'll also want the net ID and email of the students who will be responsible for the 5 Canvas sections. SOA is expecting a minimum of 3 students to complete those 5 sections total. So in other words, Joe, Haley, and Parker can split up the 5 sections. It's best, however, if you have someone in charge of marketing to manage the marketing Canvas section, recruitment with the recruitment rep, funding and budgeting with your finance rep, general admin with an incoming leader like a co-chair or president, and event planning with anyone that plans an event for your organization. Just like last year, a student is able to complete this requirement in Canvas on behalf of more than one group. In addition to this step-by-step tutorial, we'll offer more media throughout the summer for you to manage your organization's page. Cats on Campus, I'm sure you'll find, is much more engaging than Wildcat Connection in terms of how you can promote yourself to interested members, build your presence on campus, connect with your members and officers, and more. We'll share tips also how you can optimize your user profile, including adding interests and connecting with others on campus. There's also going to be a Cats on Campus app. It's currently in development that mirrors the content you see on the desktop version of the platform. So as a final reminder, you'll be expected to complete part one of the registration on Cats on Campus by June 5, 2025. This is necessary to have access to your SOFO account during fall quarter. Your organization must complete all the Canvas assignments and quizzes to access campus privileges, and we'll have more details about this in the next few weeks. If you are attempting to add a president or a treasurer or advisor to Cats on Campus that is new, it's possible they won't come up in the autocomplete. If that's the case, go ahead and email me, and I can add them to the platform early. Non-officer students will be imported throughout the summer in waves. So with that, I'm going to switch the screen share and give you a brief demo of how to register your organization. Okay, so you've logged into Cats on Campus using single sign-on, and you'll see a home screen like this. Giant logo, a getting started information, some upcoming events that we've put in just to give you an idea of what it looks like, and some links. Go ahead and search for the name of the organization that you are a president or treasurer for. You should see a blue box prompt at the top of your group's dashboard or homepage, prompting you to re-register. To get started, you'll be asked to either confirm or review some of these details. For the officer section, you'll need to enter a president, a treasurer, and advisor. As I mentioned before, if you start typing a name and the results aren't coming back, go ahead and email Joe Littell. It's helpful to include the name of the group, the user you're trying to add, and their email address. The platform will allow you to save progress, but it won't allow you to advance unless you've completed all of the items on the screen. You'll be prompted to answer any questions related to the past year's activities. This is where you'll be expected to enter the SOFO account user information. If your organization did not have access to a SOFO account and you're not interested in completing what it takes to have a SOFO account, click no for the first item. You'll also need to enter the project code, which is the last 8 digits of your org SOFO account number. In the following screens, this is where you'll be asked to identify who's going to enroll in Canvas. All of our Canvas courses are still in progress, and it's a manual process for us to enroll you. We will alert the entire student organization community when we're able to enroll folks. Please go ahead and list the name of your organization once more, which will help us make the enrollment go smoothly. Then you'll enter each user's name, their net ID, and their email address. And please make sure you enter their actual net ID and don't enter something like, I'll have to get back to you. The more information we have by June 5, the faster we can make this process for the whole community. And that's it. Thanks so much for tuning in, and email us with any questions.